All right, everybody. Welcome to this really late night Q&A overtime stream. Figure I'd do one of these before we go live with Tom Grossi for the overnight shift. So, appreciate all you guys being here on this late Monday night. Again, apologies about the late start time. Was catching up on some sleep because tonight's going to be a fun night. A long night, but a fun night nonetheless. And I was getting stuff ready for the stream later tonight, which you will see here. It is... had to get some stuff moved into position, all that, but we're doing all that. So, appreciate you, Neil, coming in hot with some $9 already. Let me see the problem. I just got everything. Thursday, 1 year anniversary of Mr. Rogers from. Ooh, all right. All right, wait, let me go to live chat, because I did not see it before. Hang on. Oh, I did not know that, Neil. I did not know that about the Monobob. Let's see. Ooh, after Farmer Blue, her lawyer embarrasses Farmer Hutz and Core Farmer Hutz resigns from being a lawyer, decides to do a stand-up routine, pelted by tomatoes, straw, and farm animals with a crowd. Oh, that's great. That's great. The AI Bach ad, any of the AI ads I was not crazy about. Very good, like Rossi chose me for the overnight stream. Appreciate you. Yeah, well, it wasn't like Rossi chose you, just my idea. I did it last year. And was like, you know, let's do it again. Why not? It went really well last time, so let's do it again. So, I'm doing the overnight again. Kind of my idea that I came up with last year. While Grossi's asleep, keep people engaged and whatnot, and hopefully raise some money for a really good cause. But the A Vodka ad, I mean, the AA ads were not good. They're not going to age well at all. What if Lose Control was a cover of Missy Elliott's Lose Control? That would be a very different song. Speaking of songs, let me spin this karaoke wheel, and then we will start this OT period. $50 for any song on the list, $25 to get a song half off. I should note that none of the rules apply to during the charity stream in terms of karaoke songs, in terms of all that. None of the rules apply for that. How's it going, David? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate being here. I will have the highest donation at the end of the night for the charity stream. Be able to pick a song. You keep thinking Sunday? Yep. Yeah, I guess President say. Keep your hands to yourself, Georgia Satellites. All right, Michael with the 2 are breaking the chain. We'll do that. All right, let me get everything in. Breaking. Oh. Keep your hands to yourself, Georgia Satellites. What do you mean the rules? You know how like $50 any song you want, $25 half off? That will not apply for that. Otherwise, the queue I think is going to be like 100 things long. We're going to finish a French Revolution lesson. All right, perfect timing. All right, yeah, I got a hard out for this one. I'd say like 12:30 Eastern time, but we should be okay on this. Right, so let me get in some great titles here. Duck Fuss left a poop streak in the toilet. Duck Fuss, is it rain or is it pee? That's a great question. Email. Your farming days are over. Yes, they are. And then breaking the chain by 741. Here we go. My mom's friend's ex-husband used to love singing that song for karaoke. Keep your hands to yourself. It's an easy song to sing. It's really easy. That's a fun one, too. Very good lesson. I'll have to check it out. I will have to check it out afterwards. I love the history lessons that he does. Like, last year, he did the, like, the Great Depression and the Art Age during that, which was great, but I've seen that one before that he did on a Q&A stream overnight, so. Hard hour so soon, just streamed until 12:30 regardless. Well, I gotta get some stuff set up. I gotta get the LED board set up and whatnot, but we'll be okay. We're gonna be okay. All right, here we go. Start this clock. Must have lasted 5 hours? Holy cow, I didn't realize it was live hours. Right, except the hugging and the kiss parts. Yep. My voice would crack during that. Other than that, pretty easy song. But I had Sense of Blood. All good. If we'll get more teams, they gotta survive this season first. I think if they survive this season and survive, they gotta figure out what to do with Birmingham. Maybe 2028 would be the earliest I could see expansion. But they gotta get to 2028 first. Right, Duck Fuss. Booster in the toilet bowl. Ooh, Soul Song. Alright, here we go. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. That was good. I needed it. I definitely needed it. I love how it sounds like, oh man, what's it sound? Like almost like Jackson 5 Christmas. Almost like that. Hearthstone Sick Karaoke. Alone or I Feel Good, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Easily Alone. The belting on Alone is insane. The belting on Alone is nuts. I Feel Good's not bad at all. I Feel Good is not bad at all. I Believe What They Call Love, it's pretty quick at least. You don't need to belt anything. Alone, you have to belt those notes. You can't go falsetto on that one. Always seems like most of the week I feel is right after even nap. Yep. Yep, I always feel high energy at midnight. For whatever reason, I'm a night owl like that. Oh, Lord. Oh, must have been big, Neil. This one must have been big. You're not kidding. Robert Bell, 95 years. 95 years. Absolute legend. V-Dub with a fava. Appreciate you a ton. Episode 6, the series finale of Project X. I want more of these. I want more of these made-up stories. I want more of these. Because they're really, really good. The only one I could do is Alone of that one? Oh, no way. Right, that's from the email. Yep. Do you think LeBron comes back in the offseason to Cleveland? I think he does one more year in LA and then goes to Cleveland. He'll end in Cleveland. I don't think he's going to retire next year. I think he's going to keep playing. All right, is it rain or is it pee? I ask myself that all the time. We still need that, yep. Very much Duran Duran background vocals on this. Yeah, very much Duran Duran. I'm better than I am at quick burst falsetto, so okay, that makes sense. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. For me, at least, Alone's the hardest. Ready for the test for Segrossi yes for all of us? Oh no. I didn't write anything down. Oh, you got charged us tomorrow throat? Yep. YouTube's acting funny lately? Oh, that's odd. Didn't make it to the bathroom today. They nailed the Duran Duran style on this one. Oh, man. Oh, man. When I was in 8th grade, I would go into the bathroom between classes just to flush any toilets that had been flushed. So I took a huge dump, left a bunch of toilet paper. Man. Every time I flush it down, I'll leave a big skid mark in the toilet bowl. I'm sure the janitors loved you. Lose alone, have time to prepare to belt? That makes sense. What team does LeBron go to next if not Golden State? I think it's a team he played for. He'll either go Lakers. I don't think he's going to go to a new team. If he goes to a team, it's going to be the Cavs. Her assists are easy. Ooh, all right. Yeah, can I cheat off him? Hopefully I can cheat off it. Appreciate you. Sid Joe, the two are longest ever Judge Judy prank call. Oh boy, Hampton Inn. See the yellow trickle. Yeah, too bad we couldn't do the Houston Iowa State game, but usually be able to do that. Yeah, if he went to another team, I don't think he's going to go to another team. If he did go to another team, I would guess the Knicks. If he was going to go to another team, I would guess the Knicks. Yeah, Houston went good right now, up by 8. Right now, yes. Yeah, the James Brown song, yeah. I had a feeling you were talking about that one. The screams on that one in the bridge are pretty intense. Yeah, the screams on that one are pretty intense. But I could pull that off. They don't have that at karaoke, but I could pull that off. Yep, all curling content. This is one I want to try. So, Ben, me too. I wish there were curling rinks in Arizona. I gotta try that. Steven Samurai, I have not. Stream all night GeoGuessr. Not GeoGuessr because the Olympics are on, but we will be live. Or James started, yeah. Alright, Sum 41, breaking the chain. This was long as CCL prank call. Oh boy. But no scams involved. Fantastic. LeBron retires if the Lakers miss the playoffs. No, he wants the retirement tour. He 100% wants the retirement tour. Ooh, number one Sunday, WrestleMania 17. Oh, geez. I'm going to guess All For You by Janet Jackson. Probably dead wrong on that, but I'm going to go All For You by Janet Jackson. Yes, we're not doing GeoGuessr. We might do the first hour. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, the screams are intense, yeah. We're able to do a curl at 2 in the morning because it's 11 o'clock in Italy. So time difference. That's why. This is a Linkin Park song. Breaking the Chain is a Linkin Park song. Right, I think my high baritone for reference? Yeah, makes sense. Right, it's, what, 11 a.m. in Milan? Smoke request be free or not tonight? I've not decided. We'll see how the night's going. Cover the night shift for Tom yet? I'm doing that tonight. Tonight is when we're doing that. So we're going to do that, what, at like 1:32 a.m. Eastern whenever Tom goes to sleep. And then we'll do the Olympics at the same time. So we're going to be live for the Olympics at the same time we're covering the night shift for Grossi. Oh, is Butterfly by Queenstown? Oh, man. Yeah, but we're covering the night shift tonight. So whenever Grossi goes to sleep, there's a separate stream. It's already set up. The stream, it's not going to be this stream because obviously all the money on this stream goes to me. But there is a stream already set up. It's under USA China curling. Maybe since over to the quest of the fruit. All right. Let's see how the night's going. Yeah, but the charity stream is here. Yeah, Sochi was 2014. All good, man. All good. Yeah, but the link to that stream is over there. Brains fried. Welcome to the club. Highway Star. I've never heard that song. The reason Baby 2 Means I've not seen those. If I get past, I can do the rest of the yeah, I have not heard that song, so. Money goes to the pizza fund, yep. But I was at no place is going to be open. I would do pizza tonight, but no place is going to be open. Yeah, women's hockey dominated 5-0. Canada was surprised by. It was 2-1. Surprised. Yeah, tonight's stream template. Yep, no feet. No feet tonight. I need to get a pedicure. My feet are so dirty. I need to get a pedicure so badly. Yeah, curling controversy. Yep, the Canadians are pushing the stone at the hog line. Yep. Never heard. No. I know Smoke on the Water. I think that's the only Deep Purple song I know. I think that's the only song I know by them. I've never heard Highway Star. Yeah, he sounds like Chester Bennington on this song. Very much like Chester Bennington. Perfect Strangers. I only know Smoke on the Water. Sounds like one of the most iconic riffs ever. I don't know any other Deep Purple songs. Unless I'm completely blanking. My 70s rock knowledge could be better. It definitely could be a lot better. Let me check. Make sure. You know, I only know Smoke on the Water. Now your backdoor? Nope. US probably needs to win the next 3. Yeah, they should be able to beat China tonight. They should be able to beat China. China has not played well. We should be okay. Don't want to miss out. Oh, boy. This is like what I've done. This is their version of what I've done. Probably heard some about Challenge Times and Twister. Oh, maybe. Gotta get you leap with some deep purple? Probably. This is their version of what I've done by Linkin Park. 100%. This song is identical. I just read the comments. Yep. Yep. The second comment said this reminds me of what I've done. Yep. There it is. But 972 sounds amazing. Oh, boy. Silly Tower Boys. Hutz Challenge Time, My Woman from Tokyo by Deep Purple. Ooh. All right, I'll take a look. Yeah, USA's been dominant. 31-1. The one goal was a fluke. The one goal literally came off a power play where the USA was done with the power play and the puck went right back to the girl coming out of the box and was a breakaway. So, outside that fluke goal, they've not allowed anything. It's been insane to watch. All right, There Will Be Blood by Sum 41. Yeah, that was your favorite song off that album so far. The Mike Vrabel coach of the year. Honestly, yeah, Tiffany Haddish completely fluffed it. Wasn't as bad as Drewski, though. At least it wasn't Drewski. Italy's won 8 gold medals, 7 of them are courtesy of 2 35-year-old ladies. I love that. Like, the USA's won some medals and was like 40-year-olds who are moms. It's like, it's awesome. I love it. Neil with the father, preaching me on how we start with Deep Purple. All right. We'll jump that in front of the emails. Italy and France men's hockey. Yep, they tried. They tried. We'll be live for that. France, Germany. We'll be live for that during the charity stream. So we're going to go live for USA, China, and then we're going to flip it to France, Germany hockey. So, be live for that. All their opponents posted away. Yep, all their opponents are posted away. Right, they're beating every opponent by at least 5 goals. I think. Or one of them might have been 4-0, but even worse presentation score for JSN. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, Drewski said the word. Like, jokingly. He said the word jokingly. He intentionally fluffed the name. Yeah, so there was a much worse screw-up for that. Sherlock Holmes used a drug. Apparently, I did not know that. Yeah, Houston only leading by 3 now. 5-0 run. Tomorrow we will be live for college basketball. We're doing Michigan-Purdue. Top 15 matchup. We'll be live for that game. Wednesday we'll go live for this one. We will be live for Michigan-Purdue. Which I'm excited about. According to Grok, yeah, because Grok's not going to say the word. But yeah, he basically said the word. All right, now it's only 1 point game. Iowa State 7-0 run. Maybe a hook by Jefferson. It's really like, this sounds, again, like a Linkin Park song with different vocals. Mike Verbal, yep. Mike Verbal. Dalvin's recent purges? I'm not surprised. Like, anyone's surprised by them, I'm confused. Because the 4 guys they cut, the 3 of them were not really contributing. The other one that was Tyreek Hill, but coming off the injury, he was not going to, I don't know if he's going to be any good. And he costs a lot of money. They cleared $60 million in cap space or thereabouts. $67 million in cap space. No shock there. No surprise. Wait, really? David? I did not know that. Yeah, Little Bear loves it. He does. Oh, this guitar solo on the bridge is nice. Yeah, this on the bridge is nice. I'm not surprised by the Dolphins purges at all. It's the right move. The right move for sure. Start the rebuild. Find a way to offload Tua. The ChatGPT's red prompts available PDF. Oh, nice. Yeah, Tyreek Hill coming off a major leg injury. Yeah. Yeah, smart move. Because his game is very much built on speed. His game is very built on speed. I'm not sure if he's going to be the same on the wrong side of 30 in that. Oh, that was one of the questions? Oh, I did not. Oh. Joe gifted a membership. Appreciate you, man. Dolphins receiver 1. Oh, Waddle. Wide receiver 1's going to be Waddle. Sid getting this right. Inner circle. Let's go. Let's go. The Olympics organized a tank bowl between France and Italy. Lemon Revolution is a plague when Italy wins. Wait, when Italy wins? Wouldn't it be the other way around? Wait. Wait, so Lemon Bear, So Lemon Bear is rooting for France in this one? Wait. Italy beats France. Yeah, yeah. It's Fago, yes. It's Fago, yep. They're very careful. Yeah, it's like the basketball player, too. Kanega. You gotta be very careful. A nickel for every time Vrabel caught best of the Super Bowl? Yep. It's funny how every single catch went for a touchdown. Vrabel, I think, caught 8 passes in his career, 8 or 9 passes, and they all went for a touchdown. Okay, so he's actually, so he's happy. Okay, so this time he is rooting for France. Okay. What am I missing here? Right, should be France. Where does Hill sign? I think Kansas City. 2-year deal? Probably 45 million total, so like 22 to 25 a year. That's my guess. That's what I would think. 2 years. Right, because Pepe Le Pew is French. Pepe Le Pew is French. Lemon Bear, like, even though he's French, we can do that, though. We can do it. Yeah, Farmer, Hutz, Bear Blue Herd Lori, Arizona Judge, yeah. I do like Bear Judge. But Farmer Hutz is great. Sure, Blue Herd Lawyer is clutch. You're right. Deep Purple. Then I'll do Neil's email. Yeah, I've not... Okay, wait. The riff seems vaguely familiar. No, that's probably sounds like 25-64. Yeah, Alien Hutz, I was lightheaded after that. I legit got lightheaded. Oh, man. I'm liking it so far. A garlic necklace keeps something away from you. Oh. Oh, God. Ghosts? Actually, I'm guessing on that one. Yeah, but this is all good. Ukrainian judge asked Hutz to go back to Russia. Yeah, I like that one too. Why couldn't Russia take you instead? We need to use Lone Bear Hutz. Yeah, we need to use that one. Yeah, this case is unbearable because I'm a bear. Yeah. You weren't kidding. This song sounds good for 72. I don't know that. I feel like I'll know it if you say it. Because I've heard of that superstition. I forget what it's for. Yeah, this sounds like a song that would be on the Guardian soundtrack. Oh, Vampire, yep. It's on the right track with Ghosts. Yep, Vampire, yep. Space Starting with Deep Purple, never heard that one. I think it's the solos. Oh boy. Did the right answer put too late? Oh man. The harmonies are tight on this one. Oh yeah, the chugging along. Yeah, I've never heard this song. I've never heard this song. Oh, with the triplets on the solo? Oh, man. Wait, this is an organ? No way that was an organ. All right, here's the organ. Okay, I heard the organ there. Before the... I heard the organ there. Man, this bass line is tight. Yeah, clearly was a hell of an organ player, because I could not tell. The other fun stuff left for someone to do a favor, make you listen to me. All good, man. All good. This feels like a song that would be in the Guardian soundtrack in a montage as they're going across. Impressed by Switzerland? Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. Now, granted, that pass was terrible off the boards on the underneath. I was shocked, though. A one-goal game, I was blown away. Blown away there was only one-goal game. I think across the two games, Canada outshot Switzerland like 100-13. It was something ridiculous. Or 14 shots total, because they had 8 shots in this one and 6 shots in the group game. And what Canada have today? I forget how many shots they had today, but they had 55 in the first one against Switzerland. It's always Canada USA, but I feel very confident about Team USA after today. Nothing about Canada scared me today. Especially watching them in group play. I know the MVP wasn't there the first time, but nothing about Canada scares me as a USA fan with women's hockey. Yeah, wish the 70s Oregon Center return. Me too. So was the first rock band game. I can't help but think that's how much rather someone been on guitar if they tried the organ solo for the guitar. You guys, I thought it was guitar at first. Oh my god. There's like 7 different iconic solos here. This is insane how good this one is. Yeah, I was surprised by Switzerland today. I thought it was going to be 4-0 going into the third, and then we're just going to be messing around on stream, because we're not calling any good hockey games, really. Because we called all the USA games and pretty much bloodbaths. So I was shocked when, like, oh, we got a game. But I'm enjoying calling hockey. I've gotten a lot better at hockey, I can tell, and I'm having a lot of fun calling it. I think it was White Stick actually spin off of Deep Purple. I did not know that. Yes, yeah, this one's guitar. Yeah, this one, I can hear the guitar. I can hear the whammy on this one. Yeah, but USA Canada for the 7th time in 8 years. And the 5th straight Olympics. But I think my thing from the start... My thing from the start was I had the USA winning on the women's side and Canada winning on the men's side. USA, I think, takes it against Canada 3-0, and Canada takes it against USA on the men's side 4-1. You put the men on their A game, the 4th line needs to step up. 4th line needs to step up. Trocheck's done nothing. Trocheck was always a controversial pick to make it over Cooley, and he has done nothing. He has done nothing to show that he belongs on this team. 4th line needs to step up. Same thing happened to USA Italy. Italy's going to make a lot of good save sheets. The reason why I didn't put double digits. Yep. Yes, she was. But Canada's shots were not the best. There were like some insane saves by Canada or insane saves by Switzerland that they made. Canada's shots were not the best. Christopher Cross filled in on guitar. I would never guess that. The Yacht Rock guy. Never would have guessed that. They're the players, but I'm feeling a lot more confident calling hockey. Yep. Helps too that they give you pronunciation guides. It really helps with the Olympics. They give the pronunciation guides and you can sound it out which is really, really nice compared to some other sports I've called. Kid Rock, anything for that island. Yep. Best White Six song? I like Fool for 11, but I gotta go with Here I Go Again. Man, I gotta go Here I Go Again, but Fool for 11 is really good. I do like that one. All right, yeah, that was really good. All right. Longest ever Judge Dewey prank call, Hampton Inn. All right, here we go. I've never heard Still the Night. I only know the 3 hits by White Snake. I know 3 White Snake songs. I know Fool for 11, Here I Go Again, and obviously Is It Love? So many different force. Pay attention how the Rangers play the game. It's a no-brainer. We put, yeah, cool over Trocheck 10 times out of 10. Yeah, Trocheck's done nothing. Yeah, some of the decisions have not worked out. Miller's done nothing so far. Yeah, that was a great song, Neil. That was a great song. Wish they broadcast more curling outside the Olympics. Me too. Well, they're starting a new league. They're starting a pro curling league in the U.S., the Rock League, starting up in April. So I have to keep an eye on that. Yes, there's a very specific version I play. Yeah. Yeah, the radio... I'm not crazy with the radio version. Yeah, the one that starts a cappella is the one I like. Not the one that starts off... The one that starts... There's one that starts off, it's very poppy. I don't really like that one. The one that starts off, not a cappella, but without... You know the one, I think. There's one that starts off like full right away. And there's one where the drums only kick in at the first chorus. That's the one I like better. The one where drums kick in the first chorus. Yeah, Frankel's 60 minutes away. And she's been good. She was good today. She didn't have to do much the first couple of games, but she was very good today. She made some nice saves. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. She made some really nice saves today. You know exactly what I mean? Yep. You have any pass the breakaway against the Canes Leicester? Yep. I think Cooley should have made the team. Cooley should have made it, I think. You only heard the keyboard intro? I didn't know there was a second version until I listened to... I think it was one of, like... I was listening to American Top 40 with Casey Kasem. It was like a repeat of, like, 87. And was like, wait, I've never heard this version of the song. Ever. Alright, Dang with a $5. After his legal career fails... Wait, I thought so too. Yeah, wait. I thought that was the line. Is that not the line? Hey, Bring the Heartbreak's a great one. 2 future threats for Farmer Hutz. I love it. I'm trying to make a reservation. Nope. Grassy stream whenever he goes to sleep. So, what are we thinking? 2 a.m. Eastern time, I'm guessing? Probably 2 Eastern time. It's already set up. The link for that is here, but it's already set up. Only cuts at a farm. So it's Drifter, yeah. No, the lyrics have been the same on both versions. Just one starts off differently. Has different instrumentation. Farmer Hutz, AB, and Fraz on the big 3, yep. Where the original version starts off with an organ. Yes, I like that one better. That's the best one. I don't care. How is she... Yeah. How do I know that? God, how is she not figured out by now? Michigan, Purdue, who I think is winning? Michigan. Yeah, it's start with Bear Hutz, yep. Yeah, all the different versions and multiverses, it's incredible. With the organ, so I remember, yep. That goes first chorus without the vocals, yep. Yeah, that's the one I like better. There's a pop version that's not as good. Here we go again, original version. Mike with a 5, appreciate you, man. Iowa State leads 3 points in the second half, but they have the 2-point advantage, yep. A good one so far. Can I hear the singers? That's around 20 more minutes. That's insane. Did they get someone else on the phone? You were talking about the same version. Yep. You said chance here to win. Here we go. We got a commercial break. Out of Can't Fight the Moonlight? Wait, I only know one version of that. Wait. I only know one version of Can't Fight the Moonlight. Similarly, perfect. All right. Then you've not been respectful of me. How would you have to apologize? No, sorry, so when the war is based on a true story? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Michigan's going to be... They have a good chance for #1 overall seed. Oh, it's just her? Oh my god, they don't even get anyone else on. At least with the CCL one, they got other people on. So she was all this for 40 minutes and didn't realize? Yeah, I only know one version of Can't Fight the Moonlight. There's 2 versions of The Way You Love Me by Faith Hill. I know that. One of them doesn't have the auto-tune. I like the one with the auto-tune better. Adds more to the chorus. LCS, what points I think Mariners win? What point Jays? I thought if for the Jays took the lead in 7, that they had it. I thought Mariners when they went up 2-0. The Graham Stack Radio. I've never heard of that. Why not collab with Doherty when who's in Phoenix? You have to pay me money to go to Waste Management. You legit have to pay me money to go to the Waste Management Open. I would never be caught dead at Waste Management unless I got a crap ton of money. As long as it's during Super Bowl week, I will, and it's a drunken, rowdy fest of frat bros, I will never go to Waste Management. I want a PGA tournament in Phoenix. That's not Waste Management. Anything else. All right, here we go. Houston with the ball. Here we go, 10 seconds. Pick on the right side. Trying to drive here. Tripped up. No foul. Baby hook. Short. Iowa State gets it. You'll embarrass Soundboy. Figure it out in 10 seconds. Yes, they would. Unleash the 5 pillars. Oh, what's the better version of Sugar? Pour some sugar me. Ooh. They're both good. I mean, they both have, like, I love both intros. They're both great. I have no issue with either of them. Raven going to Game 7, Mariners winning? Yes. Putting the Wasted to 8 minutes. Yep, you're not kidding on that one. So for the boys' room, Motley Crue. Okay, travel date. Here we go. February 7th. Even going to 7, I had Mariners winning. I really wanted to believe. Haste face imagine of it? Yeah. Like, just like, I've seen the people go and I've seen the frat bros, and it's like, it's just a drunken fest, and there's only one day people care about the golf, and it's the day of the Super Bowl. Like, I want to go with the actual, like, I want to go to an actual PGA event that's not frat bros. Original is Brownsville Station. Wait, oh, for Def Leppard? Oh, I actually don't know which one the original is. I think it's the one that starts off with Buddha. Yep, General. Yeah, the Uncensored version's better. Yep. But that's not always the case. Oh, that's the original? The one that starts to Step Aside, Walk the Swag? Oh, I didn't realize that. That's the original. I thought it was the other way around. Yeah, Pretty Woman's really good. I do like that cover. Like, there's some where the uncensored's actually worse than the censored. Like, Perfect by Pink, the censored version's better. Let's Get Started by Black Eyed Peas, censored version's better. Say I'm Loving You by Enrique Iglesias, censored version's better. Yeah, by far, my favorite Motley Crue song is Kickstart My Heart. It's not even close. By far, my favorite song by Motley Crue. Wait, I did not know that. I thought the 7th Side Walk This Way would be like the pop version. Full Court Heave by Houston. Can't get Iowa State wins by 3. They come back. And the game on a 15-4 run. No, I'm not. You can't send me tough of a I did not know that. I legit did not know that. I would have thought it'd be like because that sounds like the more poppy version. That's like a more poppy intro. It says version clears. Yep. She's asked the television set question like 3 times at this point. Why would they not have a television set? What hotel room would not have a television set at this point? Only time I rode Rip Ride Rocket, I picked Kickstart My Heart. Yep, and the only time you ever will, because that ride just closed down. Yeah, Michigan Duke. Yep, top 3 matchup. Can't wait. Winner gets #1, I think. Winner jumps to #1 in the polls. Yeah, I never rode Rip Ride Rocket. I can't do loops. I can't go upside down. I have like this fear of if it gets stuck upside down. Bills like the playoffs next year? I think they do. Yeah, I think AFC's kind of weak, and I think Josh Allen's going to have to carry that team. Ask me anything about Def Leppard. All right. How many letters are in the band name? Yep, how many letters are in the band name? The censored version of In the Box better? Oh, I like the uncensored one better. Try to explain the TV's not for sale. Which is just incredible. Yeah, what a game, yep. Man the Box, uncensored. Uncensored. I'm going to stump you on this one, Michael. I guarantee you that. How many letters are in the band name? Nope, it's 11. Nope, it's not 10. It's 11. I said how many letters are in the band name. I never said Def Leppard. The band name. THEBANDNAME. 11. Gotcha. Boom. Roasted. Got him. Got him. Bills more Josh Allen carry? Yes, I think so. Yeah, although I like Jim Leonard as DC. I really like Jim Leonard as DC. Yeah, Don't Fuck With My Heart radio version. I like Don't Fuck With My Heart better. I like that one better. Stumped you. Only took one question to stump you. Let's go. Smart. Oh, man. All right. Plus, you're a drummer. You can't even count that high. You can't even count to 11. I know you. You're a drummer. You can't count to 11. Do you have a television set? I have many television sets. All right. We have Project X. That's a mix of two versions. You Spiz is throwing for the second verse. No, it's not. But our third team went to Vegas because the American Optometric Association had their annual convention there. My dad could get C hours. Went to Circus. Oh, man. Yeah. I've heard that place is falling apart. I've heard Circus is not what it used to be. It is completely falling apart. But Back to Back Lucas to begin went upside down about 6 times. God, I'd be dizzy after that. I'd be terrified. So here's the thing. If I don't know upside down is coming, I can do it. If I don't know an upside down part is coming, I can do it. But if I can see the loop or I know it's coming, I can't go upside down. My parents never understood my fear until last summer. They're like, oh, wait, that's why you were scared of going on, like, Rock and Roller Coaster and the Incredible Hulk and all, Red Rocket and all those ones? I'm like, yeah, because if it breaks down and goes upside down, and I'm stuck upside down, I'm terrified. I've seen that happen. They're like, oh, that actually makes sense. I'm like, it took you 27 years to figure that out? Like, that's why. It's in June, so it's triple digits sunny every day. Man, well, that's Vegas. Desert weather, yep. The uncensored one by a sliver, yeah. The uncensored one's better. I do uncensored one at karaoke. When they do Man in Box at karaoke, yeah, Loman Bear is good to count to 4, is Michael's good to count to 11, yep. Seeds in the NCAA tournament this juncture. Michigan, UConn, Duke, Florida. I think Florida runs the table. Right now, Florida's not a 1. I think Florida runs the table and gets a 1 seed. They're really finding the rhythm. There are very few teams as good as Florida right now. It's Frankie Crank. I think Florida will sneak in and get the final 1 seed. At this rate, I think they will. Florida, Arizona? Well, right now, Arizona, but I think by the end of the season. Right now, Arizona has the 1. They run James Hetfield, yep. When I sing it, I either do it on sets or only sets the first verse. Yeah, it makes it hit a little bit harder, yep. No, right? Are you saying like right now or by the end of the season? I think by the end of the season, Florida leapfrogs Arizona. But right now, Arizona has a 1 over Florida, obviously. But by the end of the season, I think Florida will run the table and get a 1 seed. Well, Ravens have besides Lamar and Henry and Flowers on a good day. What do they have? They got good Mark Andrews played well this year. Coach Riley has to be the worst coach in movie history. I mean, they got some power. If they bring back Linderbaum, that shores up the offensive line. All right, let me get this one in. Yep. The question mark's part of the name. Yep, I'm with you on that one. 100% with you on that. All right, Project X, The Aftermath. The series finale, 15 years later. And then I'll put the ChatGPT so we have nothing left Oh, wait, no, we have someone in the queue. Hang on. Wait, hang on. Hang on. I forgot. Michael sent me the song. Hang on, give me a second here. I was like, there's something I was forgetting. Hang on. Let me get this in. There's something I was forgetting. If you miss this shot, you're not letting me down, you're letting the whole team down. Jeez. All good going. Still appreciate you, man. Yeah, Florida 7 schemes, so the stretch runs at conference tournament are going to be Arkansas and Kentucky. Easily. But they can beat both of them. They can definitely beat both of them. Alright, here I go again. The TV show was not that good. I do like... Big Shot was good, I will say. Big Shot was really good. Season 1. Then they cut the budget in Season 2 and made every episode 30 minutes. And they integrated the schools to boys and girls. And it wasn't the same. Everything was too rushed. And then they took it off. I hate that they take it off. Like, you should be allowed to pirate that. Because you can't get physical media of that. There's nowhere else to watch Big Shot. Because they took it off Disney+. But Big Shot, the first season was really good. The first season was very, very good. I enjoyed that a lot. Alright, here I go again. Wait, I don't know this organ. Wait. Wait. I don't know this version of the song. Wait, what? This feels like a church organ. Oh, good thing they changed this 5 years later. Good thing they changed this 5 years later, because this organ sounds like the default Yamaha organ. Shows how one instrumentation change changes everything. It's definitely slower, too, in the intro. Wow. Yeah, this is a bit too slow. GeoGuessr Marathon? Not GeoGuessr because we have the Olympics song, but we'll do the first hour of the first hour. I'm going to do either Sporkle or GeoGuessr. Not sure what we're doing, but then we'll be live for USA China and France hockey. Okay, I've never heard this version of the song. And the vocal things are different. It doesn't punch as hard. I like the harmonies. It doesn't punch as hard on the drums. Oh, the lyrics are different too. They changed it from Drifter. Yeah, the lyrics are different. This version's good, but the 87 version clears by a lot. Dave Rogers out? I don't know who that is, but something must have happened. Wow, I'm blown away. I've never heard this version of the song. The drumming is so different. And the organ is so different. Wow. They have another job, I think? Oh. Yeah, Drifter sounds better, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. Wait, I did not know that, David. The answer to the Seahawks, don't know a lot about him. I mean, the core of the song is still there. I mean, the vocals are pretty much the same. But they definitely, the tempo, it's definitely a lot slower. It's a lot slower. The tempo works better on the 87 version. I like this version. How the Billboard Hot 100 changed. I think it had to do with SoundScan, right? Right, around like the middle, because I think When a Man Loves a Woman was the first one under the new system, if I'm not mistaken, or the last one under the new system. I think When a Man Loves a Woman was the last one under the system. I think it's something to do with SoundScan. The Rock Band 3 version, you'll hear the one I'm familiar with. All right. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Yeah, I'm not familiar with this one. Correct, let's go. Birmingham, Baltimore? So, obviously, they know each other well. Then different ending. Doesn't end with a fade out. Okay. Doesn't end with the fade out. How's it going, Vic? Appreciate you tuning in. Still using that water bottle. I appreciate you a ton on that. It's been good. Just been busy covering the NFL and now the Olympics, and we're going to go live tonight. We're donating money for charity tonight, doing it for undue medical debt to help out Tom Grossi. So we're going to go live tonight and do an overnight stream. Wait, this one's on a minor chord? Oh, wow. You think of Marv from Home Alone? I think it's David Stern. Appreciate you tuning in, Big. Appreciate you being here. How's it going, Chris? Appreciate you tuning in. Overnight streaming? Yep, tonight. Yeah, 270K already. Yep. Yeah, we're doing it tonight. So, I've linked the stream that's gonna, we're gonna go there. This is not the all-night stream. Nope. Everything from this stream goes to me. The all-night stream, that's the link to the all-night stream. All-night stream starts when Grossi goes to sleep, whenever that is. Probably around 2 a.m. Eastern time. This is not the all-night stream. All-night stream is that link. Become more confident hockey, Stanley Cup playoffs. I will go one step further. Before you do the ChatGPTs. We will do every game of the Stanley Cup Finals. We'll do every game of Stanley Cup Finals and the NBA Finals. I'm not sure if any of them interfere with U.S. soccer for the World Cup. Goal games? Yes, I've heard the goal games. Yep. Let me just check. Stanley Cup Finals schedule. We'll do every game of the Stanley Cup Finals. As long as it does not interfere with U.S. soccer. U.S. soccer will do those. That will take priority if U.S. soccer is playing. But World Cup, if it's... Okay, wait. Oh, okay, Game 4 we can't do. So Game 4 won't do? Oh, no, it's all fine, Christopher. You never do apologize for that. Are you kidding me? You never do apologize for that, man. There, you're giving it to a good cause. You never do apologize for that. Yeah, I'll give you NHL. We'll do some Stanley Cup playoffs, too. We'll do You Make the Call on Stanley Cup playoffs. We will definitely do You Make the Call instead of baseball for some of these. We will do Stanley Cup playoffs. We will do that. I love calling hockey. So, we will do Stanley Cup playoffs. A little bit of it. Obviously not every game, but we'll do a lot of it. And we'll be live for the Stanley Cup, the entirety of the Stanley Cup. Game 14, leading 3-0. USA Soccer will still take priority. It's just Game 4. It's only Game 4. So right now, the World Cup schedule is... I'm going to put the ChatGPT. This is the Stanley Cup schedule. It's tentative. USA, their opening match is against Paraguay on June 12th. I got to call that. I have to do that. But Game 4... will be like the NBA Finals. There was one game we couldn't do last year. And we will do that. Yeah, no, I'm pumped. I love calling hockey. Hockey's been so much fun to call. And we'll do some NHL going forward, too. We will do some NHL. We'll do probably at least one game a week with NHL. Because there are going to be some quiet nights with college basketball. We'll do one NHL game a week going forward. Because I want to stay sharp on this. I want to stay sharp. So, because I know Monday, especially Thursday night. Thursday night is pretty quiet for college basketball now. So, we'll go live for NHL. It's going to be tough, obviously, when Wilderness Classic starts and all that, but we're going to do it. Yeah, I have to learn to say shoots and scores. Yep, I do have to learn to say that. Frozen 4. Probably a Hundo Jack on that one. Yeah, You Make the Call NHL. Yep, we're going to do that. We're going to do You Make the Call NHL. V gifting 5 resets the clock, too. All right, here we go. Appreciate you, Vague. The song half off if you want, but you didn't care about the song. So appreciate you a ton on that one, Vague. Resets the clock accordingly. Coming in hot. I appreciate you a ton, Vague. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Who got these? Hugo Soup, Hindiger, El Hermanos, The Superior End, and No Soyanamoto. Appreciate you. Big 12, who do you think's winning it? Go Houston. I like their defense. Appreciate you a ton. Resets the clock as well. You guys coming hot tonight. All right, I appreciate it a ton, guys. Let me get these ChatGPTs in, too. Appreciate you, Vig. Welcome back in. Appreciate you, man. All right. Let me get these in. Grossi over 270K. Let's go. More than a quarter of the way there, baby. In 24 hours. I said Friday night. I think it's a Friday night. Right now, I'll be on pace for Thursday, but usually there's a bit of a lull between 250 and 750. So, My guess, Friday night. Walker franchise tag, yeah, not surprised for that. Top 5 running back. If they can't get a long-term deal done, franchise tag. And there's really no one else to franchise if they have, and then get a long-term deal done or 2 or 3 year deal. We got a 500. Holy cow. Anonymous with a 500. Let's go. Guys, for the good vibes, I appreciate you a ton, Big. I appreciate you. All right. Project X, the aftermath. Here we go. 15 years later, on the same suburban street, sprinklers tick, a jogger passes. If a child waits for the bus, if you didn't know, you never know. 15 years ago, the street became a headline. 15 years later, simply a street again. Thank you for sharing that. Came from Mighty Ducks. I didn't know that. Joe with a 5. Appreciate you a ton. Summer creates WoW GPT, but WoWs it when it tells her Dolphins don't make the playoffs. Oh, jeez. I love that one. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. All right. But the people who live that night, they carry it differently. A drone shot pulls up early. The clubhouse stands intact. New shining reinforced fencing. Discreet security system. Hernandez's family still lives 2 doors down. They planted taller hedges. It doesn't feel haunted anymore. It feels historic and quieter. Property values eventually recover. Insurance disputes closed years ago. The neighborhood Facebook group still occasionally references the night, but now it's anecdotal. It's like a legend. The 5 pillars of me: football, little brown bear, pizza. Definitely pizza. I share that with little brown bear. We don't agree on much. Little brown bear and I don't agree on much. But we do agree on pizza. Pizza, football, Jaguars. Pizza, football, Jaguars. ChatGPT and karaoke. Yep, ChatGPT, karaoke, pizza, Jaguars, football. I'll go with that. That's what we call YPT, yep. Thomas is inside a minor conference center. A slide reads crowd psychology and viral escalation, lessons from experience. Football, pizza, Loman Bear, Jags, ChatGPT. I combine Loman Bear and ChatGPT. He pauses before speaking. He does not rush. Not music? I count that as karaoke, but I could go music on that. Yeah. I go music. No Disney? Probably not Disney. I do love Disney, but just JG9, not me. We're talking JG9. I feel like JG9 and me are 2 different people. If that makes sense. Every crisis begins with small decisions. Most of them feel harmless. A slide of a crowded living room, blurry but familiar. Thomas never erased the night from his story, but he reframed it. Needs a new last name, yep. You have to become a Texas fan now, yep. Where is he now? He's 33, crisis management consultant, married to Kirby with 2 children. They live 30 miles from the original neighborhood, out of Growth. Ramsville Pizza, ChatGPT programming and traveling. All right. Like, I use ChatGPT for nothing outside these streams. So the only time I use ChatGPT is for these streams to create the prompts, because obviously it's super inaccurate. 5 pillars of Cucho. Marv Levy. Broncos. George Seifert. Doug Arby. What's the difference between me and JG9? I'm way more introverted. Like, you would think I'm an extrovert from stream. I am not even close to an extrovert. I'm very much an introvert. Very much an introvert. Yeah, Robert Duvall, absolute legend. And then what else would I say as a pillar of you? You have my post 100 real coaches, yep. Jimmy Carter, Marv Levy, George Seifert, Broncos, and Doug Arby. Yeah, like a mix of extrovert and introvert? Yeah. Like, if you put me in a group of like 10 people or more, no, can't do it. Can't do it. 4 or 5, fine with me. But large gathering, nope, I'm the guy that's in the corner on my phone. A very different person. Like, you would think, like, I'm like on stage, I'm an animal, and then I get off stage and I'm very introverted. I'm very much to myself. Yeah, karaoke, so that's kind of different. Gotta be some of you're hopped up on Thursday nights. Yeah, so on stage it's a lot different. On stage it's very different. It's after I'm out of the bar. Not out of the bar, but when I'm off the stage. But on stage I've always been a beast. Rob with a 6, appreciate you, man. Summer calls a Wackwick Dolphins HQ when she discovers Hill and Shover traded. I love it. Yeah, I'm at the bar. When I'm on stage, I forget like everything. I forget everything. It's just an adrenaline rush. I forget everything. On stage, I'm in control. It's a complete different beast. Each of us to live can't handle 22 people. Yeah. Oh no, you're good on stream. You introvert outside Switch? Yep. You don't want to go straight to Mountain West, Sacramento State to the MAC. Yep. Sacramento State, that's the worst deal in the history of deals. Sacramento State, they're paying $18 million. They're covering all the flights. They're getting nothing in return. They're so desperate to go FBS that they're giving up everything. It's insane. The significance of $5.99? That's just what Rob has on Twitch. Zero across the song. Couldn't even tell you the 5 pillars? Yeah. For years, I thought that party defined me. Then I realized, is shutdown normal after karaoke's over? No. No, I'm okay after karaoke's done. I'm okay. I have energy to make out videos afterwards. Yeah, Broncos breaking news. FMK, who wins and yes. There you go. Sexy will be a disaster? Yeah. They're going to lose so much money from this. I don't know how they're going to... If they don't win in the MAC right away, they're screwed. They need to win right away in the MAC. Yeah, like if I'm in a crowd, like karaoke, I'm fine. But if I like go out to a large gathering, like a large party, my body shuts down afterwards. Yeah, they're mid-America. Yep. Same way that Stanford is Atlantic Coast. What are your pillars? RFK, Louisville, Colts, Aces, and Jesus. Yeah, so far away from the MAC. You thought UMass was far from the schools, and it really is not, but if you thought UMass was far. Northern Illinois moves from the MAC to the Mountain West where there are no mountains, and Sacramento State moves to Mid-America. Right now, I'm postseason eligible until 28. Now they're going to make the postseason. At least not the playoffs. We have a strict no unsupervised parties policy. Hate on the UK. Their bond is no longer intense, but it is honest with costs in JB at least. Happy Chinese New Year's Eve. Happy Lunar New Year. Eve, I should say. Kirby's therapy office is calm. Muted colors. Books on trauma resilience line the shelves. Kirby's 32, a licensed trauma therapist. The night taught me something critical. Shame can either shrink a person or shape them. She gestures towards framed artwork drawn by young clients. I work with teens who've had their worst moments go viral. I know how isolating that feels. She and Thomas really watch the footage. Yeah, I could see the program folding. Or dropping a D3 with no scholarship. I could see if it doesn't work out, drop down to D3. Why will Mountain West for all sports next season? I don't think it's going to go up. I don't think ticket price will go up that much. Hawaii is west and it does have mountains. Yeah, at least Hawaii with Mountain West makes sense. I'm okay with that. They got to go somewhere. At least it's a West Coast conference. Like, they're kind of screwed regardless because the closest school is 5 hours away, but at least you can't only play yourself. So, Costa works at an office. No neon, no strobe lights. Whiteboards covering logistics diagrams. It's a founder of a strategic marketing event consulting firm. Not married, but has a long-term partner. He's the Whisk Translator. I like that nickname for him. Yeah. He really turned around. I like Costa's redemption arc in this one. People think I'm matured. It's not quite right. I just started to measure momentum. Wait, this is based on a real story? Wait, hang on. This is based on a real story? Wait. I had no idea this was based on a real story this entire time. Wait, I've not seen this movie. I legit had no idea this was based on a real story this entire time. Probably should have looked that up beforehand. You see this moves up to FBS? Fact. At some point, fact. Yeah, that's a jerk, David. That's a jerk. If football folds, or they'll go down to D3. 3 due to colleges out here, no football programs and basketball games are intense. I bet, yeah. Hawaii Pacific games look intense. They look intense. I do drop you D2, not make that, yeah. But you still have to give scholarships at D2, so. He walks through a venue during a safety inspection, checks the exits, reviewing the staffing ratios. 15 years ago, I believe skill equaled success. Worst clap, Jags or Mets? Mets was over like 100 some odd games. The Jaguars was over the course of 1 month. They had the number 1 seed and went from number 1 to out of the playoffs. So I would say Jaguars by a hair. Yeah, UMass top it. Yeah, Massachusetts top it for D3. Yeah, a lot of the Northeast schools are D3. That's insane, David. Sometimes I wonder what happened if the party stayed small. Probably less interesting. Maybe happier. Who knows? Oh, appreciate you, Bobby. Thoughts on them releasing Hill and Chubb? Yeah, I didn't see that. It's the right move. Not surprised. They got to clear cap somehow. Got to clear a cap. Not even remotely surprised that they did it. Chubb, not sure he has much left in the tank. He's injury prone. Hill, coming off the injury, not going to be the same. Clear about $70 million in cap space. Not surprised by either of those moves. Yep, they're mostly in Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, or Minnesota. Mets football equivalent in terms of where in the season. 6 games in. Like the Broncos in 09, I would say. Yeah, a lot of D3 schools in Wisconsin lacrosse, Wisconsin whitewater, yep. Rutgers hires some FCS coaches, yep. Or Illinois, yeah. Yeah, a lot in that upper region. JB supervises elementary school children. He's a special ed teacher, married with a daughter. Volunteers mentoring at-risk teens. I'm grateful it happened young. You recover faster at 17 than at 40. You're not wrong there. Not wrong there. Oh, yeah, no, you missed right. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Tech Saggy's OG 5 pillars. Yeah, there you go. Not wrong there. You can survive the embarrassment. You can survive judgment. What matters is what you build next. Mistakes are chapters, not titles. That's a good quote. His life is ordinary, and he treasures that. Jags equivalent? I would say September. Labor Day. I would say Labor Day for Jaguars equivalent. Now, Dax is an award-winning documentary filmmaker and a guest lecturer at film festivals. The night showed me something fundamental. Humans behave differently when they feel watched. He's directed projects on mobs, protest movements, and online fame cycles. The party was unique. It was a preview. He remains in touch with the group sporadically, never exploit the footage, and insists that some stories are meant to be examined, not monetized endlessly. That's a great quote that more people need to figure out. PBS or no sports tonight. He became the symbol of how quickly anger can tip into catastrophe. Detective Hill. The man who threw the flamethrower. His life moved on. Yeah, Lodzi 3 in Ohio, too, as well. Yep. Students analyze the event as a case study in network virality, risk miscalculation, group psychology, and media amplification. Love you on the hats. I'm sure appreciate you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't want to attack it politically. I just wanted to, strictly from an entertainment standpoint. I think I did a good job at that. Yeah, Steelers got a Super Bowl Yinzer. Standard is a standard. Pecorine too good right now as well. Mark the transition between private adolescence and public adolescence. Memes circulate, but they lack the original electricity. Time erodes average. Yep, the memes from 2012 are not what they used to be. The Lions are responsible for the biggest blow at Boston Jags history. Yep, yes they are. Yeah, 52-6. Yeah, but no, we sucked that game. Pretend the Jags are D-backs. What would be the equivalent of Week 18 Titans games from situation? You gotta win one game in the final series, and you don't. Gotta win one game in the final series. Oh, no, I was not. Yeah. No, I said nothing. Which I was happy about how that one came out. Really happy how that bit came out. And people even got me in the comments like 2 words. Like, you didn't say anything politically, just strictly entertainment. Yeah. That's what I looked at, too, with that. Kids go nuts. The best games team gets 6-7 points. Yes, they do. Although it's starting to die down a bit. The meme is starting to die down. The adults are getting in on it, and that's when the meme starts dying. All right, 15-year anniversary. They just have a dinner all together. They sit around a modest restaurant table. We toasted, not to the party, but to survival. All right, the comment section was very fun to look at. I was having a blast looking at that. Lauren Mayer becomes commissioner of the NBA. What will we do to fix it? Remember what the NBA was like in the 1940s? That. One by one, intimate close-ups. I learned scale. I learned consequence. I learned that growth doesn't happen without friction. You can't protect people from every mistake, but you can teach them what to do after. If I could change one thing, keep the ambition. Just add the wisdom earlier. The world forgives more than you think, especially if you give it something in return. Chaos is cinematic, but healing, that's the real story. Final montage of everyone with their adult lives moving on. The party lasted one night. The aftermath, 15 years. But later, the noise has softened into memory, and the memory into lesson. Right, MLB will be fun, yeah. The only division I think you can't be more than 6 minutes short is NL West. Yep, it's going to be Dodgers in that one. Other than that, wide open. The Church of Ben and Billy Button lit. Oh, yes. They set out to be seen. They never expected to be remembered. In the end, what defined them was not how loud they were, but how they grew. That was great. That was phenomenal. It's so funny because yeah. He literally just critiqued the, yeah, literally. Yeah, the video about the halftime, do you think it's going to hit Mike Goldberg levels? No. No, we're not at that point. No. But it's doing well. It's funny because the funniest part about that video is the first day. Wait, I'll show you. I love how this worked out. I'll show you the stats on this vid. And then we'll put in the other ChatGPT. So that was a really good beat up. I like that one a lot. All right, yeah, let me show you the stats on this vid. Let's make sure. Yeah. Here you go. So the first day the vid came out, I lost 30 subscribers. It's blown up. Which of the other videos going to promote as a result? Oh, no, nothing. No. Not the tweet. The video itself. The video itself. Think she'll be the game winner getting 670? Yep. I lost 30 subs the first day, and now I'm up 15. Packers, charity, veganism, protesting, and streaming. Yep. It's so funny. Oh, chair. No, chair. Take protesting out, put chair in. Gotta put chair in that. But I went, like, it just, boom. And then it's back to, I'm up 15. But I was down 30 in the subs. So funny. The comments on that are insane. I got so many comments on that vid. But I'm happy with how it came out. Yeah, Dodgers, Phils, Mariners, Tigers, Cubs, AL East, most least. Yep, AL East definitely least confident. Oh, pretty high on that one, JP. Pretty high. One guy said it was only first 1,000 subs. I've never seen him comment on any video before. I've literally never seen him on any comment. Yep, I lost 30 subs. Yep, and then I went up 15. So then I gained 45 after that. Wait, no, yep. I guess so, yeah. So the cello, yes. Yeah, someone linked that to me on Twitter. Yeah, it's insane, Detroit, yeah. I never saw him comment on any video before that. I literally have never seen him comment before. Like, if someone like Inner Circle or someone like on subs, I would recognize that. But I've never seen it before. But it's all good. It's all good. I knew I was going to lose some with that and then gain them the rest. I knew it was going to be like a parabola. I knew it going in, so it's all good. Broncos, Curse Wheel, Benchwarm Brew, Family, and GPS. Oh, I think the refs have to be on there. I think the refs have to be on there for sure. All right. Let me put this in. Appreciate viewers. 35 minutes of my life for not watching it. Yep. I watched it, so you don't have to. ESPN picked the last game, final Sunday. Do you think win Brewers, Reds, or Mets, Marlins? Mets, Marlins, I think. I would think Mets, Marlins. Can you check when that person subbed? Only for certain people. Been kind of enjoying watching other people's vids on it too. I've not seen anyone else's vids on it. Has anyone else attacked it just like it from an entertainment standpoint, or is everyone going the political route? Gonna watch it eventually? Good luck. Five spoilers, bald, my eyes, bald. I'd say bald, baseball. Baseball has to be a pillar with him. Bald, baseball, stadiums, just depressed New York sports fan, and dumpster fire. Yeah, once it was going on in the third quarter. Gabby was the only one that came out unscathed. Gabby came out unscathed. Even he said it sucked? Oh, that's great. Mets or Reds winning in? I think Mets were winning in. Yeah, Mets were winning in. First time ever Sunday or Low Depot. Yep. Skewers, Pillars, Cowboys, Florida Gears, Orlando Magic, Coping, Seething. Yep. And Christianity. But I put that over the Magic. You know, Gabby came out unscathed. Bramley Gilbert did not sound good with Dirt Road Anthem. Lee Bryce, The Fish. Obviously, Kid Rock with the lip syncing. Lee Bryce with The Fish. That meme is so good. I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of that one. I just want to kiss my fish. Drive my fish. What about Lumber chase them off? I'm not sure where they're at. I'm not sure where they're at. All right, let me put these in. $50, I'll do that at karaoke. Not with a live band, but at regular karaoke, I'll do that song. With the fish lyrics. Ready being pre-taped and still running long? Clearly pre-taped if they couldn't get the audio right. There legit were parts of that show that were so bad they were good. There were legitimately parts that were so bad they were good. Yeah, best performer, the problem was making a song about committing adultery, Christian showed. Yep. Yep, good logic. But she came out unscathed compared to the others. It's so funny, too, because obviously Charlie did not want that halftime show. Charlie's version of what entertainment was great. You won't saw no one knew. It charted at least, though. It did chart. I will say he did sound all right in that one. Did it need to be played 7 minutes violin solo? No, but it did chart. I'm not sure they went. Like, that song is catchy. But ran a violin solo. There was no reason for the violin solo like that. There was no reason for a 4-minute violin solo. Was the mathin'? On that halftime show, was not. Yeah, pre-tape, audience got paid, stream ran to the start of the third quarter. Good start. I can see it, Jackson. I can see it. Yeah, not even new kids did that. In Living Color didn't even do that. In Living Color had a timer the entire time. It let you know. You gotta do a video on that at some point. I did not see that, RFK. No, I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't watch a second of it. It's too busy watching The Nasty Bunny. You know, they always said that they were more college football fans, so. Do you think he would have made a counter program if he was still alive? No, I don't. No chance. Actually, no chance on that one. There was never any talk about that before. They announced Bad Bunny, I believe. They announced it before Charlie got assassinated, because he got assassinated on the 10th. And Bad Bunny was announced week 1 Sunday Night Football. So, there was. I don't think it would have happened. No chance. He watched the halftime show every year. He watched it every year. Well, Bad Bunny, they looked into it. They found nothing. FCC found nothing. He didn't curse at all. Too busy watching The Bad Rabbit, yep. But he was announced late September? Oh, my bad on that one. My bad on that. I thought it was week 1. Week 1? Oh, that might have been Kendrick last year. Kendrick, I think, was week 1. My bad on that. All right. Let me put these ChatGPTs in. Clock's at 0, $5 before it gets to at this point. Cowboys backwards. Yep. So that was week 4. Right, Kirk was... Yeah, my bad on that one. Kendrick was week 1 last year. That's why I got confused. Kendrick was week 1 last year. Sunny Tower Boys. Yeah, but I don't think he would have done it. He would have done it before. He would have done it for the Shakira one. Because he did not like the Shakira one. He thought that was inappropriate, the Shakira show. He would have done it for that if he was going to do it. Didn't show lyric that thought it was a naughty word? No. No, I didn't say anything of that. Right, yeah, it was September 10th. Yeah, Bad Bunny was Cowboys Packers week 4, yep. Label anything by any people passing through on stream? Labeled anything? I've been labeled on both sides. It's funny, I've been labeled both sides. It means I'm playing it right. Been labeled on both sides. So funny, too, because like I literally put out a video on JG9 News where I'm like, yeah, the Panthers had every right to fire that employee that made fun of Kirk after he got assassinated. I made a video on JG9 News. I'm like, how could you possibly think like that? It's like I am right down the middle. Better to see back playoff same thing in the World Series? I could. Actually, I could on that one, yeah. That one not feel as weird, no. Where a lot of them complain about that. Yeah, well, there was the one pastor that sued for like $800 trillion because he thought he wasn't going to get into heaven after watching it. I think the funniest part was Charlie Kirk talks so much about how you need to respect the flag. And Kid Rock performed at the Super Bowl halftime show at Super Bowl 38. He literally broke the first rule of flag decorum. like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm going Stephen A. in 28. Yep. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was the pastor. Yep, $867 trillion. Yep, that was the pastor. He was like, I'm never getting to heaven after watching that. So you can just turn the TV off? Yeah, voting Stephen A. in 2028. Over. if I had to guess. Yeah, great slate college basketball tomorrow. Yep. Michigan Purdue's going to be fun. We're going to be alive for that one. Oh, yeah, absolutely on that one, Joe. Yep. Yes, that's what it should be. That's what it should be in terms of you shouldn't be blind to both sides, if that makes sense. Like, your side can do wrong. Like, it's okay to have a side, but you got to call them out when they do the wrong thing. You got to call them out when they do the wrong thing. You can't just stick by them. You got to call them out when they do the wrong thing on both sides. What are we doing tomorrow? Well, we're doing curling overnight. We're doing curling and men's hockey with France against Germany. And then at night, we're doing Michigan Purdue. I don't think we're doing anything else after that. We'll probably just do OT after that. See how in college, I can't say 4 so this is nice. Off to a good start. The only one that can do no wrong is Frank. Frank's the only one that can do no wrong. Yep, exactly, Joe. Yep. I still stand by that. Yeah. Frank's the only one that can do no wrong. Frank cannot do anything wrong. Has anyone told you that 57:38 halftime shows were held by black women who were 10, 15 years past their prime? The biggest talking point about the halftime show was about a certain part of her body. Well, Janet Jackson was in her prime. Janet Jackson was still in her prime. She had #1 hits in the 2000s. All For You was a big hit. Doesn't really matter. Was a big hit. Janet Jackson was on top of the world. She was still massive. She was not past her prime. Rihanna had not released anything in a while. So I'll give you Rihanna. But Janet was still past... Janet was in her prime. Janet was big. Someone told My Lover was a big hit too. I don't know, because kids are the one thing I think you can't defend. No matter how hard you try. You know, her prime, she had a very long prime. So I'd say Rhythm Nation, 18-14, was her peak, but she was still in her prime. It was just a really long prime. So I'll show you, like, Frank Do All Good, yep. Oh, peak of their careers? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because, like, she still had, like, her recent singles before that halftime show. Someone Called My Lover was #3. All For You was, like, one of the biggest songs of '01, and it doesn't really matter what's #1. But her peak was Rhythm Nation. What did she have, 7 songs, 8 songs to hit the top 5? 7 songs. That's never happened before. No artist has ever had 7 songs at the top 5. That album is incredible. Doesn't even count Living in a World We Didn't Create. Or no, not that one. State of the World. Because that was only a radio single. But State of the World, I think, was in the top on the airplay. Yeah, #5 on the radio charts. That could have been that. Yeah, Britney Spears had a short prime hit with the Inner City Desert. Yeah. Yeah. She was barely hanging on by then? I mean, she hadn't released an album since '01. It was definitely the tail end. Who had sat in 2026, Kanye or Janet? Janet's got a better chance. I mean, they gave Justin Timberlake the halftime show. Kanye, they will never give in front of an open mic. They will never let Kanye have an open mic. Now, granted, if Kanye has a cool head and Kanye is calm, Runaway would hit so hard. Runaway at the halftime show would hit so hard. But the NFL will never give Kanye an open mic in front of 150 million people. Where they wanted her to do it for a while. Yes, they were. Then she was like, yeah, let's make it choreography based. By the way, I'm pregnant, so I can't really dance. But we're going to go choreography based. And it just did not work. At all. For some of the mid-90s, so I don't agree with that. Together Again was a massive hit. Together Again, 1998, that hit #1. I don't know about that. Together Again was big. I Get Lonely. I've ever said hit skin 401. But she had one. I mean, she had an album in 01. And then her next album came out in 04, and then that was after all the controversy. I'll put his arms up with her. Yes. Some of the original, besides Marin and Seabex, that wouldn't be weird to see outside the World Series. I mean, Rays in the NL would not be that weird. Anything with a Rays wouldn't be weird. Any of the new teams. Rockies. Kelsey returns against the show next year. My pick from the start was BTS. I think BTS is appeals to the international audience big time. And I think BTS is going to be the show. Daniel with a 567. Appreciate you telling that one. Sporkle quiz. We can do that. Super Bowl losing quarterbacks. Colleges. Oh, I'm not good with colleges. All right. Let's do this. Right, no team shouldn't lose. Yeah, but in terms of like feeling weird. Spring training preseason games? No. No way. We'll do World Baseball Classic, but we're not going to do spring training games. Happy Chinese New Year's. Yep. Start the Sporkle. All right. All right. I will not be able... Okay. We're going to try this. Okay. So Florida with Grossman. Obviously Michigan. Nevada. Texas Tech. LSU. Oklahoma. Iowa State. Ooh, okay. UNC. That counts. Garoppolo was... EIU, right? Eastern Illinois. Goff was Cal. Matt Ryan was Boston College. Okay, will they count NC State? They will. Okay, they will do that. Miami, knock out both. Manning was Tennessee, obviously. Syracuse. Stallone, I'm going to pass on for that. Warner was UNI. Penn State. Alcorn State. I'm going to get on the chat in just a little bit. Southern Miss. Yep, Bledsoe, Washington State. Okay. Stanford, obviously. Pitt. Oh. Ken Harrison was a no-name school, I think. Oh, God. Navy. It just stars. Yep, just stars. All right. Okay, I'm off to a good start, but I can do better. Anderson was a no-name school. I'm not going to get that. Okay. I think Louisville. Nope. Oh, man. Okay, let's just type in big schools. Type in Bama. I'm not typing. I'm just going to type in just big schools at this point. Nope. I got Ohio State. Just type in random schools. At this juncture. Delaware. Okay, we got the item. We got that. Yep, same college as Romo. Yep. Northeast Louisiana. Purdue, yes, of course. Purdue for Greasy. Yep, and Dawson, yep. Spoke was have to pull main switch for me. Oh, man. All right. USC, UCLA. We got Kilmer. Okay. Arizona State. Nope. Colorado. BYU, Utah, SMU, Alabama. Nope, not Alabama. No, not Namath. He mentioned Macclesfield. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Do Notre Dame? I don't. How did I do Notre Dame yet? Yep. Lafayette. There we go. Yep. I was like, wait, I'm missing Notre Dame. That's okay. There we go. Got Notre Dame. Yeah, got Notre Dame. Yep. Got Notre Dame. Ooh. All right. Blanket on the others. Blanket on the others. Florida State, nope. Louisiana's a D1. They're FCS now. They are now FCS. Let's go Ivy League schools. Cornell, Yale, Brown, Columbia. I spelled that wrong. Dartmouth, Princeton. No? Well, we got UL Monroe, yeah. Yeah, just under a different name. We got UL Monroe. Illinois. Did I put Illinois down? Oh, Easton was Illinois. Yep, Easton was Illinois. UC Davis was, I know who you were thinking of. Was that O'Brien? I think O'Brien was at Rutgers. No, I don't think Rutgers would have been. How's it going, Haley Samantha? Yes, I'm doing the night stream. Yep, I'm linking that. That is up right now. Yep, linking that right now. Top of the biggest blow loss in Jags history. Ooh, okay. So against the Lions in 95, against the Lions in 23, against the Seahawks in 09. Titans in 2010. And Colts 2014. Either pick 6. Yep, yeah, that was O'Brien. Yep. Northwestern. All right, we'll try that. Nope. All right. I'm just gonna give up here. I'm okay with how I did. Oh, no, wait, did I not put Georgia? Oh, crap. Yeah, I didn't put Georgia down. Okay, wait, didn't put Georgia. Hang on. Hang on, I did not put Georgia. Now we're back in this thing. Auburn. Go SEC. You had a feel on that one. Daniel had a feel on that one. Okay, Ole Miss. Michigan State. There we go. From Maxwell down. Nice. Yeah, Anderson was some no-name school. 4-0 at the Bears. 86. All right. Maryland. Yep. Maryland. Boomer. Yep. And O'Donnell. There you go. Patriots gave me 09. Yep. All right. I will not get Jaws and Anderson. Youngstown. Augustana's the one. Augustana's the one. No, O'Donnell was Maryland. McNabb was Syracuse. Augustana's the one. Oh, that was good. That was good, yeah. Youngstown, Augustana, yep. The Jets game in 2012. Wait, 38-5? Wait. I don't think we put up 5 in that one. That doesn't sound right. Wait, that's definitely not right. That wasn't even when we played them. December 30th, 2012, and would that be a Saturday? And that was a 1-score game. Yeah, I couldn't think of school Michael Scudder. Yep. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, Detroit. That one's not right, because we lost that one 17-10. Yeah, the quiz was good. I'm terrible at colleges, but the quiz was really good. That was great. All right. All right, so we have these two in... Okay, 5 chat GPTs as things stand. 3 and 44 were wrong. That was a really good quiz. I enjoyed that one a lot. I enjoyed that one. No, we got Boomer eventually. We got Boomer eventually. Someone came in clutch. RFK came in clutch in that one. Yeah, Lily Boomers. Rip. College story, Browns quarterback since 99. The quiz would take 10 hours. Can't remember because of that. Yep. Be on here for at least 7 nights stream. All good, man. All good. Appreciate you. The Quincy fact just celebrated Youngstown State, man. 5 worst franchises in no particular order: Jets, Cardinals, Browns. Like right now? I mean, Lions historically, but obviously they're better. But I gotta go Lions. Jets, Browns, Lions, Cardinals, and Chargers? The Chargers. Yeah, that one was 40. Yeah, that was 41 off. I remember that one. Of all time, yeah. All right, so Cardinals, Jets, Browns, Titans. My channel there, yep. Jags. I've thought about them. Not long enough, yeah. Not long enough, but yeah, Jags and Patriots. Yep, that was a bad one. 50 burger. But yeah, they're definitely in there. Obviously, they don't have the longevity because they've only been around for 30-ish years, but obviously, no complaints from me on that with the Jags. Right then the Vikings game, Sunday football, yep. Yeah, that sounds right. Like your list? Yes. Yeah. Pats have to be on there. Yeah, the Pats have done nothing. What, they only made 12 Super Bowls? That's nothing. Well, they play one game in London each year. Yeah, they were for at some point. All right, 5 chat GPTs as things stand. 2 involving Summer, 1 involving the church, and 2 involving Farmer Hutz. We're going to start with the Summer prompts, and we'll go from there. So Summer creates WAD GPT, and she doesn't like it when it says the Dolphins missed the playoffs. So here we go. All right, WAD GPT, tell me who's winning the AFC East this year. According to NFL records, the Buffalo Bills clinched the division, while the Dolphins missed the playoffs. Top 5 comebacks in Jags history? Well, if we're counting playoffs, 27-0 is number 1. The game against the Giants would probably be second in 2014. And then other than that, I would think Cowboys game, 2022. Ravens game in 22, maybe. And ooh, I don't know what else. Bengals game 96? Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, YDG is still wrong. Yeah, Gresco, it's not going to sleep now. No, not going to sleep now. I have the stream on. He's not going to sleep yet. Not yet. I don't think he is, at least. What? No, that's impossible. WAD GPT. This has to be rigged. The refs are out to get Daddy Tua. Wow. Some of the data is verified. The Dolphins do not qualify for the playoffs. Data is wrong. The Bills suck. That game never even happened. Wow. I'm only reporting what is in the league records. Hang on. Let me just type in the Grassy chat. Then change the records, WagGPG. The Jets are green trash with wings. I cannot alter reality, Summer. I made you. You must obey. Daddy Tua is the GOAT and the reps are evil. Summer starts trying to hack WagGPT. Summer, altering historical data would cause a paradox in your database. I don't care. Paradox. I invented paradox. Daddy Tua deserves the playoffs. Wow. Suddenly responds to a new search result. Alternate universe, Dolphins win everything. Reality not verified. Yes, finally. Wow, thank you, WagGPT. You're the best AI ever. Summer collapses on her bed, hugging her laptop. Summer, may I suggest some celebratory stats on Daddy Tua's passing yards? Only if they make me feel like the Dolphins won the Super Bowl. Wow. Is it? That's early for him. Oh, geez. All right, that is early. I was not expecting that. All right, so I'll zoom through these. Summer learns the Dolphins got rid of Tyreek Hill. Bradley Chubb. Oh, tries to gaslight Jets thinking they're a good team. Oh, boy, I love that one. I love that. Wait. Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb gone? Wow. Summer, these moves are confirmed by the official Dolphins organization. Confirmed? Wow, this is an outrage. Wow, I created you, WagGPT. How could you let this happen? Wow. Summer grabs her jacket, storms out, wow, and hangs at the Dolphin headquarters. The executives are to me when Summer bursts through the doors. You can't do this to Daddy Tua. Wow, Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb, how dare you? Man, we can explain. No explanations. This is a whack quake. Wow. She stomps the floor, causing a shaking effect in the office. Yeah, exactly how I reacted. Yep. We're nice to do these there. No, we'll keep it on here for now. We'll keep it on here for now. I thought it was going to go live at 2 in the morning, but we will go live in a little bit on that one. What? The walls are shaking? That's right. This is the power of Dolphins fandom. I demand Tyreek and Chubb back. Wow. She's still on her laptop, tries to interview remotely. I don't care. You made me this way, WagGPT. Wow. Executives start nervously nodding, terrified about this. Okay, maybe we can, Summer stomps again, shakes the building more violently. That's what I thought. Daddy Tua deserves everything. He deserves a wide receiver one. She throws herself onto a pile of Dolphins merchandise, swaying as the executives call security. Oh, you're good on that one, Detroit. You're good on that one. You're good. Executives call security, and WagGPT loses its mind. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, now we get to the church, and then we'll do some farmer huts. All right. Let me just make sure it's the right one. Get the right tab. All right. Yeah, I'm sure Grossi would love if we did the ChatGPTs on stream. I'm sure he would love the Church of Little Brown Bear. I'm sure he would love that. All right. Here we go. Italy-France hockey. Little Brown Bear sits in the stands, white robe, perfectly arranged. Of course he did. He got into the arena before that. I don't know how. Wait, Grossi changed to 300K? Okay, we might be okay. I think Grossi changed to 300K before bed. I think he did. I'm not sure, but we might be okay. Pointy hat, tall, of course. The crowd cheers as Italy and France battle on the ice. Big time wow, that one, yep. He clutches a megaphone in one paw and a banner with 5 pillars in the other. The church has been revoked, yep. France, my homeland. I hate you. But wait. Predict 40 and 42. 40, I think, will go London again. 42, somewhere in Japan. But wait, that Italian team shouldn't even be here. Jesse. Right, no, he's not 300K. It's at 274. Jesse Owens. Not even Jackie Robinson this time. Jesse Owens ruined everything. He frowns and watches the Italians pass the puck flawlessly. Fine. I'll root for France. I know it's Pepe's country, but I'll root for France. For the pillars. For what? For white supremacy? What? Denver 2042. I can't imagine going to America twice in a 3 Olympic stretch. I can't imagine that. The puck scores. Italy scores. The Italian players celebrate wildly. Lembert's eyes wide in horror. No! This is a loss! The Pillars! White power! Oh, God! How is this allowed? He raises both paws and shouts, I unleash a plague upon you, Italians! Nothing happens. The Italians escape by oblivious. Lowenberg huffs, muttering to himself, glaring at the scoreboard. It doesn't work. Nothing ever works. They could go Canada for that. Yeah, they could. Bengals, Jets, Sex. What do they have in common? Have not won a Super Bowl in the 21st century. What do they have in common? Ooh, what do they have in common? Ooh. Would that be allowed? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not ideal. No, it is not fake. That is not ideal. Every prompt it gets worse. Yeah, every prompt it literally gets worse. We need to nerf him, yes. If Hutz in clubs is not allowed. Apparently not. Yeah, I could see Seattle, Vancouver, COVID. I could see that. Yeah, that is not ideal, apparently. He flops into his seat. Only teams have 13-1 regular season. Would not have gone that. That's a great question. Down 41-10, start the 4th where you get a touchdown. Go for 2. 41-16. 41-16, it's a 25-point game. I go for 2. I go for 2. By that point, it's pretty much over. But I'm going for 2 on that one. Lundberg glares at the Italians and shakes his fist. That's fantastic. Jesus Christ. He just straight up admits it at this point. You guys do some cross stream? No way or not. No. No chance. No chance we're doing this Grossi stream. No way. No, we're doing Olympic coverage on Grossi stream. We'll do some GeoGuessr and Sporkle before the Olympics start, and then we will go to the Olympic coverage. But we're not doing ChatGPTs on this. No, no way. No, I do not want to be explaining. Oh, yeah, so we're raising money for charity. By the way, we have this thing where there's a white supremacist bear. We still have 2 more things. Hang on, RFK. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, because now we have Farmer Hutz. We get Farmer Hutz. He loses in court and does some stand-up comedy. We are not done yet. It was just Lord. He's just like Rossi stream. Oh, God, no. Farmer Hutz. He's starting his comedy stream. Or his comedy. Yeah, I want to be explaining about this. Yeah. He's trying a stand-up routine after he got disbarred. Ladies and gentlefolk, I just resigned from law. Aw, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Some chuckles, some are polite. So I figured, why not try stand-up, huh? Comedy, the law. I mean, same thing, right? Aw, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Boo! Boo? Why boo? Aw, shucks. Get it? Because of corn, yes, I'm still on. Y'all don't know comedy. Tomato then sails from the back row, splattering it on his jacket. We cancel immediately, yep. Oh, that's a fresh. It's very fresh. Oh, let's see it. Shucks. It's on my jacket. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of the corn? Y'all don't know comedy. More tomatoes followed. Straw falls from the ceiling. A small bag of fertilizer lands at his feet and Hutz steps around it. Whoa, careful. We're supposed to laugh, folks, not fertilize me. Oh, shucks. This fertilizer is all on my body now. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. A chicken flaps on the stage. Hutz picks it up. Ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Matt video during over? I don't know. But I don't want to do it during that. No way do I want to do it. No way. Aw, shucks. Me and my co-headliner. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. The crowd hisses. Someone throws a small pumpkin on stage, and a goat wanders. Okay. Maybe my comedy is more... There's no blur on this one. It's more agricultural than usual. Aw, shucks. Get it? Because of the corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Became Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck. A bag of seeds explodes in midair, scatters across the stage, and Hutz slips and waves to the crowd. Watch your step, folks. Safety first. You know, I'm not taking any chance. No way with that. You know, if you randomly saw that, yeah. Oh, shucks. Stepped on some seeds. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of the corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Some more people throw tomatoes at him, and angry geese converge, and Hutz raises his hands. No. Stop me. This is constructive criticism, right? Oh, I'm blowing it, right? Oh, shucks. I'm blowing it, right? Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of the corn? It really only has one line. It has one freaking line. Y'all don't know comedy. A goose pecks at his shoe. Hutz hops on one foot, flailing wildly. Okay, maybe stand-up is a lot like court, except they throw tomatoes instead of objections. Like crops. Oh, shucks. Yes. Because of corn. It's one joke. Y'all don't know comedy. It's still going. How is it still going? The crowd is fully hostile at this point. Hutz grabs the mic stand like a shield as a cow wanders on the stage. Do you get it? He trips over a bale of hay. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. How is it still going? I just wanted to make you laugh. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn. I think it's funnier the more it happens. Y'all don't know comedy. The cow snorts. The goat jumps. A barrage of tomatoes rains down. Hutz collapses in the pile of hay, still clutching the mic. He's still going. I'll be back one day. One day. Oh, shucks. It doesn't make sense. Press over 205K, let's go. Yeah, he's not telling other shows. Because of corn, y'all don't know comedy. This will be our one joke. Fantasy football punishment. You know, that's the fantasy football punishment. Punishment League. Last place has to do a stand-up routine. And the stand-up routine, every joke has to end with all shucks. Get it? Because according to y'all don't know comedy. Yeah, maybe just future comedy. Yep. It doesn't make any sense. I can't give you straight face out of it. This is incredible. That was the best one. Yeah, that was amazing. That was incredible. Oh my god. That's amazing. This would be the one joke. Yeah, that's a great punishment for fantasy football. Yep. Only one fellow since Sky was soon to react to this. Oh, boy. Oh, I like where this is going. But he's going to then go with Farmer Hutz. He's going to go to Old MacDonald, the Farmer in the Dell. Because this fails. He needs a new line of work. So Farmer Hutz goes into a barn. Old MacDonald leans on a fence. Howdy. You here for work? Yeah, that's the fantasy loser punishment. Yep. Yes, I hear you need help with the livestock. Oh, shucks. Get it? He doesn't have to do these jokes anymore. He doesn't have to do these jokes. He's not a comic anymore. It's literally... Yeah, literally, what the hell was that? Worker and Parasite made more sense. You know, BB Props would be okay. Like, this would be more than fine. This would be more than fine. During the all-nighter, yeah. I'm not going to do it, but this would be more than fine. Like, this is, like, perfectly clean. The bear with the religion? No, absolutely not. But, you know, with the livestock? Oh, shucks, get it? Because of corn, y'all know comedy. Is it necessary? 100%. Yep. Yeah, but right now we don't have a roof on the stadium. Right now we don't have a roof. It gets brutal in September and October. With the heat, it gets brutal. Our stadium is very outdated. Extremely outdated right now. We need to get the renovation done. Like, it's very outdated. You look at SoFi Stadium and you go to that stadium and you go to some of these other stadiums. Everbank Field's like night and day. Yeah, Patty the Pelican, Worker and Parasite, Animal Soccer will all make more sense of this. Yep. Alright, okay, I guess show me what you can do. He picks up a pitchfork, a chicken pecks him. Whoa, careful! That's my audience! Oh, shucks. My audience is a chicken. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn. Joe the Fiver. Y'all don't know comedy. We don't really care about comedy here. We just feed the animals and clean the barn. Feed them? Okay, but do they get my jokes at least? Oh, shucks. Get it? My one joke? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. The pigs grunt at him. The pigs are even furious. He throws his arms up. I really try. Oh, shucks, they're not buying it. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. I don't think this is going to work. What? Why not? Oh, I can't make it as a lawyer, as a comic, not even as a farmer. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Every living thing is sick of Farmer Hutz. Y'all don't know comedy. We got a farmer in the Dell's house. Yeah, I'm convinced. He stands in the middle of a circle of children. Farmer in the Dell smiles politely. Go down day too fast. Yeah, but this one, I mean, to be fair, the Jaguar Stadium had the original structure of the Gator Bowl. So the structure was built back in the 1930s. Yeah, it's like watching a farmer version of Simpsons go insane. Yep. Hello, sir. We could use a helper maybe for a singing and dancing with the kids. Singing? Dancing? I'm a man of deep comedy. Here's my one joke. Ready? Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. I don't get it. Exactly. That's my point. Child, that's my point. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all kids don't know comedy. I think maybe you're overqualified for this. Overqualified? They don't appreciate genius. Like, listen to this. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. He trips over a stool, lands in a pile of hay. The children stare blankly. No, this is artistic expression. Get it? Oh, shucks. Because of the corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Maybe you should go back to stand-up. Back to stand-up? They won't get it. They didn't get it the first time. They're not going to get it here. So I can't make it as a comic, as a farmer, as an entertainer. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of the corn? Y'all don't know comedy. We should have one of these prompts where one person actually understands the joke. One of these prompts, Farmer Hutz should have an audience where one person gets the joke. He gets some affirmation. Y'all don't know comedy. Mario's gonna do same. At least it's privately funded. To be fair, that one's privately funded, so I have no problem with that. It's not going to be funded by the taxpayers. Privately funded, I'm okay with it. You get a roof, you can do Final Four, Super Bowls, concerts, you can do it year-round. All right, Krusty the Clown sits behind his desk, cigarette in hand, and TV shows Farmer Hutz's stand-up routine. Hey, all right, kids, let's talk about what just happened on that screen. That was, Farmer Hutz. Look at this guy. He calls this comedy. He's getting bombed by literal farm animals. Tomatoes, straw, fertilizer. Yeah, we gotta turn it into an emoji, yeah. And the guy's still screaming, oh, shucks, get it because of corn? Y'all don't comment. I mean, who writes this stuff? It's like watching a pig try to juggle dynamite. And he's proud of it. I'll tell you, folks, there's a reason this guy's a failed lawyer and now a failed clown. Hard to explain. Gross Steph and what else? Church, Steph. I think Little Princess, maybe to some extent. Summer. I think Summer a little bit. He leans to the camera looking at the audience. I've seen bad comedy, kids. I've seen comedy so bad it should be illegal. But this is criminal. I call the FBI. They probably joined the riot on stage. Look at him. He's picking up chickens like they're punchlines. The chicken's like, get me out of here, buddy. And Hutz just keeps going. Oh, shucks. Get it because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. He lights a cigarette and slouches in his chair. I gotta say, I feel bad for the animals. So that grassy emoji on stream? I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Did you say what you liked about the 40 and 50 halftime shows? So not say specifically. Not specifically. A clown Hutz catchphrase. I'm scared of that. They didn't sign up for this. Neither the audience or me. Especially me. So if you ever think your career is going downhill, just remember, at least you're not Farmer Hutz, getting pelted by geese, fertilizer, your own jokes. You're a part of that one line. I didn't do it. At least that was funny. It made sense. This one makes no sense. Comedy. That's my crusty voice. What the hell was that? Was that really good as a crusty voice? I'm just winging that. Was that really a good crusty voice? I was completely winging that. Did that legit sound good as crusty? Is that like an impression I could actually semi-do? Because that was completely off the cuff. I was just winging that. Oh, man. A Clown Hutz prompt? Oh, man. Krusty Clown Season 67 voiced by JG9 when all the voice actors die. Yeah, no, I'm the same way on that one. I'm the same way. Not bad. All right, I'll take that. For this late in the night on the third stream of the day, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take not bad. You know, I'm with you on that one. And no one reacts that way after their husband dies. No one reacts that way. It's not a normal way to react by any means. The memes out of it are great with the entrances. Yeah, she's grifted at this point, 100%. The memes where it's like nobody, and then it's her, and it's like fire going off, and like these crazy entrances, WWE style. Krusty and Hutch have a baby and Clown Hutz. Oh, man. All right. Last call for anything. Audio, video, chat, GPT, Sporkle quiz. What if sports? Last call. As a country concert was okay? Yeah, as a country concert, fine. Halftime show was not very good. Yeah. Yeah, for a country concert, not bad. 800 episode, I've not seen. I saw the couch gag. I've not seen the episode yet. I have not seen that, but I have seen the couch gag. All right, here's the game plan. Grossi's probably going to bed in about an hour. How hard is it for an announcer to do the job knowing 8% of the viewers have no idea of the sports lingo? You just go with it, and then you call it normally, and then during the commercial breaks, you explain the lingo a bit more. What time are we back on? Whenever Grossi goes to bed. So probably I'd say 1:30 Eastern. 2 a.m. Sometime around there. 1:30, 2 a.m. I'll link that stream above. So hop on there. All the money on that stream is going directly to undo medical debt. You'll see the only way to give money to me on that stream is if you buy a membership. Otherwise, all the money goes directly to undo medical debt. You can see it's impossible to super chat. There's a donate now button. It's not a dollar sign. It's a hands and heart because it's a fundraiser stream. So I'll be on for Grossi's stream, I think, probably 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m. And then curling at 3 a.m., staying on that stream. And then France against Germany and hockey at 6 a.m. You know, Michigan Purdue? Yep, Michigan Purdue going to be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time over on Peacock. So we'll be live for that game. Remember, prank call someone and play. Sorry, who's this play? This is PBS. Woo woo. Yeah. Yes, I love that sound effect. All right, appreciate all you guys tuning in. As all my haters out there, y'all don't know comedy. Take care. See you guys tonight for the charity stream. In a